hope the backfire. I hope the backyard fireworks start again. Probably when it gets dark tonight. I've been sleeping and eating all day, right? Watching Twilight Zone, chilling in my home. Life's great. Chilling in the neighborhood. Everything is all good. Listening to the beat of the street. Listening to the beat of the road. Out here chilling, doing me the If you know, hey baby, you know. Listen to all the birdies too. Hi to the chat room. I'm having a great day. How about you? Happy 4th. No crowds, no drama, and the weather's super nice. The weather is cool. This heat wave been killing folks. I feel for people still outside doing this. No joke. I'm still jamming up the road to this beaching though. You can't hear it, but I'm in that flow. Outside just chilling with the oh, 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 and that's how I roll. So, hope you guys been enjoying the show, Soul School Cafe. I'm gonna have to pull back on the music a little bit, okay? Since all my numbers and everything going up, YouTube is like really like, which I don't get, because like I said, I see some people are able to do anything and everything, and whatever, it's their policy, it's their thing, I don't care. But maybe it's just meant for me to pivot. Still, I'm going to share. I'm going to share my ideas. I'm going to share my thoughts, because nobody's not going to run me off of my own shit, because I'm the boss, you know. But I know how to play by the rules. I know how to bend a few rules, too. But either way, I'm good still doing just what I do. I'm still on that beat, y'all. Don't mind me. It's just a beautiful day. And I'm happy being free. I'm free to me. Be free to be me. I don't know who thought that they were going to make a slave out of me. I said what I had to say. And I meant that sincerely, with all seriousness. I'll celebrate this because I feel like I'm blessed. I know that there's some countries that you can be in that are horrible. America's not necessarily the best country in the world. But then again, it's the best for me. I mean, I could be somewhere else, man. Where, where would you rather be, Val? If you weren't here, where would you rather be? I guess if I'm around a military base, I'm okay. That's always been my go-to, okay? As long as I'm around a military base, then I'm hanging around with my people. That's how I feel, you know, like I have no need to go to Paris or go here or go there or go everywhere. I'm 70 years old, man. I mean, I can be at home anywhere. One day, I eventually would like to go to Alexandria. I mean, not Virginia, but Alexandria, like the Alexandria around Egypt land. Ooh, flies are coming out. Seriously? But I feel like, you know what, I've grown up, like seeing everything, reading the cyclists and traveling in different types of ways. I'm just chilling right now. I'm just chilling in my old age. I want to be somewhere where I don't have to, you know, deal with a whole bunch of bullshit, okay? I don't need to feel like I need to put on display, look here, I'm here, and I'm doing here, and I'm doing this. And do what influencers do. Who wants to be an influence? I still influence everybody just by being me. You know, maybe sometimes the most important thing you can do is be you. Everybody's trying to put on a show. But for who and for what? Why? Who are you trying to impress? Like, do you think like billionaires or millionaires, well, people with lots of money, after they get a certain age, I mean, have you ever really seen real millionaires and real billionaires? And I can talk about that because some people have never been around a real millionaire and billionaire. I can tell you a couple of times I've been around people with lots of money. Lots of money. You don't know who I know. Just like people think they know everything about me, they don't. They don't. But one thing I do know is that I know some billionaires, some millionaires that don't flaunt as much as poor people do. Poor people like to flaunt their wealth. And for who? For the hood? Like, I've never thought, like, why are you going to get a whole bunch of rims, all the rims and stuff like that and all that stuff, and you live in the hood or you live in your mama's house? Okay. But rap music did that, okay? Rap music felt like it wanted to put on display. People felt like they had to, like, see. And I get that. You want to appear to be rich. But are you rich from within? See, at the end of the day, people find out that it's not how much you have or how much you show off, because the real richness is from within. So that's why, I mean, it's just like the trolls that come on YouTube and try to troll me off for doing what you ugly, you this, you that, or it's Granny again, or Auntie's fried. These bitches can suck my nuts and suck my dick too. I'm just, I mean, I don't have this. Honest to God, I was not raised like this. This, I started talking like this once I got in the radio. My mouth just got, I mean, military brats got a kind of like potty mouth anyway, but my mouth just got really out of control when I got up around all these hoes, these folks in the industry that like, Jesus Christ, get out of my life, get just. I mean, I did not grow up telling people to eat a dick. I didn't, but I'll do that in a heartbeat. There's a bird. My baby's just flying all around. Okay, all right. Okay, baby. Okay, what? I was going to show you, but then you flew off the other way. What? What? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay. I know what's going on here. Okay. I know. Okay. Excuse me for a second. I have to entertain my birds. Oh, Lordy. Mommy, what is everybody here, Bob? All right. Hang on. Okay, dokie. Man, I gotta go and take another. Man, I can feel the mosquitoes coming out too. Shoot, I should have oh man, I can feel them. You can't see them. I can feel them. Let's see, there we go. And look, remember I said, the night lions, the dandelions, the night lions, how the dandelions, they open up during the day and then they close up during the night. And that the way they close up during the night is because they're protecting the pollen. I mean, they know they work together with the bees, so they protect. I don't. They protect their pollen from the cold. I mean, it's not cold, but it's just a thing that they do at night. They feel like, well, at night the weather gets cooler and chillier, so they close up and protect their pollen. But in the mornings they open up wide and they're brilliant, beautiful, blazing gold, which I think is absolutely wonderful. Now these are considered weeds, but I love them. I love them. So in a minute, I guess sometime this week they may come and take them all away, but they grow back. Oop, here we go. We're in a military town. I mean, listen, we done already discussed about the firework policy and the laws, right? Many of the people around me are military, so many times they'll let shit slide. Just don't blow your hand off. Damn. Hold up. Bugs are coming out. Daggone it, mosquitoes. Shit. Oh man. Ugh. Uh. I should have I should have done this when I first came out. Oop, that one. I should have done this when I first came out. Zevo on the body. I'm gonna take a shower, but I'm not gonna take a shower. Another shower, but I'm not gonna take a shower right now, since I'm gonna come out at night when it gets a little dark. So let me put this on now, and then I'll wash up. Oh no, not my plants. Didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. I don't think they'll hurt. Will these hurt plants? I don't think so. I don't want to hurt the spider, because there's a spider on my blackberry bush. See, I'm a nice person. People want to say I'm crazy and this and that. You know what? That's why I'm not going to let these people got me shook. People just mad because they had a chance to get in with me and they blew the bag. They blew the bag and they blew the bag forever and eternity. I just love the fact that, I mean, there's so many people out there that say, you know you got somebody, but you don't know who I got in my life. I mean, do you honestly think that I would really get on YouTube and tell you if I had somebody special in my life, especially since I know these hoes just want to come through and try to get all up in my dough and get all up in my shit? But I tell you what, if I did have somebody, and I don't, but if I did have somebody, they wouldn't deal with you, bitch. Shit. Get out of here, as if you could take anything away from me. Did you think you took somebody away from me before? I gave up that hoe. You can have my trash, don't want it back. If ever I got something that you stole, I would never take that back. And all the friends and kin and whatever went with it, you can go with that too. Good luck with that. Go ahead and do you. Why am I jealous? You see me chasing anyone? Bitch. I do me. Forever and a day, and I'm having fun with no one. I love me. I know you love me, baby. Nah, I love me. Will you ugly then? Okay, I'll be ugly. Will you? Okay, what else am I? What am I? What else am I? What else am I? After all is said and done, I mean, let's see. It's always the same line, so that's why I think it's AI. It could be, but it's auntie you fried, or auntie you this, or you ugly, or how is it in white America? How is it in white America? It's black America too. It's brown America too. It's red, white, and blue America, and green and yellow, and it's all kind of colors here too. I mean, do you think that if you're really in a war and you're working on that battlefield, do you think that these people really gonna give a damn what color you are? I mean, for real. So why are you still that way? It's an old hateful ass racist who would do that, okay? Or somebody who would try to break us up from the inside, think that they're going to tear us up from the inside. When bitch, we got a whole different type of pride that you absolutely know nothing about. Those who know Ben don't work that shit out. I will kill a racist of any color. I've had black, white, blue. I've had all people come at me. But one thing, you won't mess with me. You come up in my face, I'll knock a bitch out. Sincerely, you must not know about me. You changed. I was always like that. I was just nice before. I would take stuff, but I've never felt down about myself. Well, you probably just felt sad and this and that, and you just kind of took. I did take a lot of stuff that I just kind of ignored. But as far as like feeling like I was down, I never just allowed somebody to talk down to me like I'm beneath you. I've never been beneath anybody. From the day I was born, I had my crown on my head. Bitches got me fucked up. Who are you talking about? You talking about yourself. I have never, ever, not one day in my life, have I ever thought that I was beneath or inferior to anybody. Honey, I came into school from the first day of grade school doing me. Confidence. I think it's a military brat thing, because I could tell, especially around here, I used to could tell how when a military brat went to these county schools, to these other schools, and I would always like, you could tell a military brat because we got that swagger. But these rest of these people, they always look down and look this and look that. Like this whole looking down, like when black people were supposed to look down to white people. I've never was taught that. Do you see my daddy? Did you see my daddy? Do you see the top? Do you think my daddy looked down? Do you? I mean, I pity a white man. I can see why my daddy could not stand white folks. He couldn't. He really couldn't. I'm gonna tell you this: my daddy could not stand white folks, but I can understand the time that he went through and what he had to go through. Because I'm sure some crazy, and I'm gonna call it like it is. I'm sure some crazy cracker tried to like post on him too, and my daddy like shit. That's when you. Oh my God! I mean, oh. Let me tell you something. I can see somebody knows. I could see Daddy would serve these hoes. I could tell you, I've seen times when my daddy walked into the room and people always talk that smack and talk that shit, but he walked into the room and they shut it down real quick. I have never though felt like my daddy never scared me. I was just like a proud little daughter, like that's my daddy. That's why I never worried about a thing. So if I said, "Oh, I look at God as my dad," then I come from a good degree because I mean, who else would God be with that type of energy? Like you can't, you can't talk down God. Get the fuck out of here. You know who you think you are. So if you can't talk down God, you think you're gonna talk down God's daughter? Shit. Please spare me with that bullshit. So y'all can get on you can get on these YouTube channels and say, well, you know, when you were young, you probably in this college, you know, you probably did. I didn't do. I told you the first time I ever smoked a joint was when I was in college. In college. So that was never. I was never alcoholic. I was never a drunk. I remember the first time. Uh, we had a party. We were in high school, maybe a senior in high school. I think it was the summertime, and somebody had some. Oh shit! That what's this do? Mosquito and tick repellent, but this damn sure don't do nothing about flies. What the hell? What? 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 Seriously though? A little bit down in my mouth. Yeah. But no, we were. I think it was a summer party or something. I think it was probably like high school graduation where everybody basically graduated. You know, we were kind of in the in between stage. We were figuring out where we were going to go to college. Some of us were going to go to college. Some of us were not. And I'm not going to say it's the first time I had anything to drink because as a child, I mean, my parents would have parties and stuff like that, and they would. I think it was a test for me like because I love myself some Coca-Cola. I told you I love myself some Coca-Cola, but my mom and dad would have what's the drink that Scotch and Coke? I don't know what goes with Coke. I guess it was rum and Coke back in the day, and Scotch and Coke, well, rum and Coke, whatever. But it kind of was like a test that they would try to like they would mix the glasses to see how it would act. Because you know, cause you're a child. See, that's the funny thing about Pisces. We're obvious to it. Where I was aware of it, but oblivious too. Because I'm with my parents, so I'm not worried about a thing. I mean, I think maybe it was in a funny way as a test box. I was aware that it was in watch this, watch this, watch this. You know, talking to the company. That's what they call it back in the day when you had company over. That's what we call it back then. I guess friends and stuff like that. But when I think about it now, company that is something military would say too. We're having company today. I don't know. I'm just reminiscing and stuff. But I would have like they would have like their little shot glass, and I have my little glass with Coke in it. But they would switch it up, and they're like, watch this, watch this, watch this. And so because I'm doing something, I'm doing me like say, baby, sing a song or do something. So I'm being distracted for a moment while they put a little switcheroo, and then I turn around and I get my what I think is my glass, and I'm drinking it. Like how if you give dogs something and they don't like, or you give baby something like then the laughter would come out in the room like see. So real quick, and with that was kind of training too, that you watch it helps to test you where you can tell if somebody puts something in your food. So my tasting is like wonderful, but sometimes I'll slip if I feel like I'm around people who I'm used to, because I wouldn't necessarily think that people would try to poison me. Well, I know that's not true. It's the jealousy and the hateration and stuff that people do. So I don't know how people can think, but it's safe to trust now, Oracle. It's safe to trust now. Like, no, I still don't trust none of you. I'm gonna be a buck 100. It's gonna take time. It's gonna take lots of time. I don't give a damn. People did what they did for at least 10 and 12 and 20 and 30 and 40 years, and you think and it's Mercury and retrograde too. Everybody's spinning the block. So you think one apology or one donation to my Cash App is gonna make me stop feeling a certain kind of way about you? Oh, honey. How many times did I give you? You done blew that chance. There will be There will never be a chance for me to ever trust any of you. And if in some blue moon that there would be, that is at least 7 to 10 years down the road. See me in 7 to 10 years if you're still here. Baby, you're fine. What? Now, reminding you, I still smell the smoke. Reminding you that we're still in, we're still, no, that's, it's begun. Welcome to a military town. It used to take me a minute after my husband was shot. It used to take me a minute with listening to fireworks around. That's why I said fireworks are more so for the people, for the festivities of citizens more than the soldiers. Because did it ever occur to you that, especially some soldiers are going through PTSD or they're kind of shell shocked from the war, that fireworks are not necessarily something that they. I know a lot of soldiers that really just don't care about fireworks. I mean, they like to see it and whatever it be, but if you got a couple, especially a couple of veterans who are shell shocked, they'd rather just sit in their house and drink and just be by themselves and just stay in their peace because it brings back memories. So I get it. See, I don't play about therapy. I think it's just a goddamn shame that you got a culture, you got a president, you got a government who uses soldiers' families and their pain to make platforms for. That's why I would slap every MAGA motherfucker, every Trump supporter, every Biden too, because Biden, you on that shit too. I don't care if it's Biden's son. I don't care if it's Donald Trump Jr. You people are horrible. You're not even people anymore. I don't think you're people. If you people don't agree, then fuck it. I can feel any way I want to. Fuck this shit about your neighbors don't like you. I don't give a fuck. The point is, I like me. I know where I'm coming from, and I know I'm coming from a place of peace. But do you really think I give a damn about a motherfucker that if you can't see where I'm talking about, where I'm coming from, then fuck you, bitch. Die. Shit. You act like I'm missing something. Like I want to be around you. You really think for all the shit that I've been through, you all couldn't. Most people cannot handle what I've been through. That's what I said. For all the vetting, all the humiliation ritual and everything, I literally have had real soldiers, real soldier therapists, real therapists or whatever, be psychological experts that and you know you're made to be strong and tough and all this and all that, but you know you ask enough questions and you can't fake real emotion, you can't fake the facts. And they know, unlike some of these bitches who be lying about, oh, the pain, or the pain, or the pain, or even that how some of them have brought their own pain. But most of this pain that was in my life, I didn't bring. Other people brought it to me, but I dealt with it like a royal, like a true OG. And I have seen people who've seen war, who've seen people die, who've seen people cry, who, you know, and their whole thing is to be stoic. And after hearing my stories, they start to cry. There's nothing like talking to a real therapist knowing I don't they don't think I know their therapist, but I do. I mean, I know you've been put on game. Somebody put you on game, so you got to check me out, and I get that. I really do. That's why I say I've been known for a minute. I've got all eyes on me, so I bet me too. That's why I say I know I'm watched by everybody, and that's no problem for me. But the problem is when you have people try to say, well, she's crazy, she needs therapy. But if you ask some of the people who really know about me, if they're honest to God, telling the truth, that's why. I mean, I have some people at the Army Community Services who know about me in reality, and I rock with them. I rock with ACS. I really do. They've seen the struggle, they've seen the pain, they've seen it in many, and that's why I got family in some places that let's just say I'm good. But they've had enough, they've seen enough of me to know, and they understand. And that's why I said sometimes therapy doesn't work for everybody. Therapy is no good with certain people or it depends on what you've gone through. So that's why I say I'm a different type of therapist. I'm like a therapist for the therapist, because I've seen these people or therapists or hardcore people, hardcore, and there's nothing like, because I'm a Pisces, I'm a water sign, but I've got all my chakras are lit. But as someone would say, but I guess I'm able to deal with it, okay? And maybe that's why I'm made for that purpose, to deal with all the stuff that even some of the hardcore people can't even take. Because I've seen some of the hardest core soldiers I know cry around me, because you know what? I'm a safe place. I'm a safe place. But I've seen people who are used to just looking at people all stoic and shit, and they're not saying anything, but they're looking and their eyes start to water up. And when it hits them a certain kind of way, I've had at least 3 or 4 to 5 people ask the same question: how are you dealing with this? What can I say? I'm dealing with this because I have to deal with it. What else am I going to do? That's why I'm not worried about anybody killing me. I've tried to kill myself on a couple of occasions, and God said, nah, "That's not what you're gonna do." I don't know where you think you go with that. Remind you, I'm a nurse this kid. I know where the jugular vein, I know where the veins are, and I got good veins too, man. So I know where the veins are. But I've been thinking I'm gonna bleed out on the floor and have the blood just coagulate just like that. I thought I was gonna drink and drug myself out the back door, and then I wake up with a massive headache. I got the concoction that was either gonna kill me, but ended up healing me, but gave me the worst episode of the COVID concoction, all that shit. I was a test project out at Fort Bragg, and I mean I have what's the word? I have a clock down on the table a couple of times with the paddles and shit, and then I come back. So I'm like, damn. I really did think that time that was going to be my way out. So I knew very well what I was signing. See, that's what I'm saying. When doctors and hospitals, when they started taking the malpractice away, I knew there was something in that shit, okay? So don't even talk to me. Whether you're a vaxxer or anti-vaxxer or whatever it be, I said do what works for you. But I tell you what, after that concoction, not a one, not I don't do the flu vax, I don't do pneumonia vax, I don't do none of that. You know how many times I hear people dying of pneumonia who are fine? It's just so many people who were doing fine and who they were finally getting over it, and all of a sudden they just died. But they didn't just die. Nobody just dies. I mean, I know it's old age, but you're doing fine and you're getting ready to go on concert or getting ready to go on tour, whatever it be, and then all of a sudden, as they're starting to call it now, the code word now, they had a medical emergency. And then you go to the hospital and you die. Okay, I don't go to the hospital unless I really need to go to the hospital. I just, go and get my doctor's appointment, and I don't have rails in my house, like for my age, where people get rails and stuff like that. I almost slipped in the bathroom the other night. I'm like, well, see, that's what I get. But I caught myself though, so now I'm pretty agile for somebody my age. I'm pretty agile as can be. But when you're a cheerleader all these years, I think somebody thought that you're gonna be a cheerleader all your life. I think somebody thought that I was gonna end up being a Dallas Cowboy cheerleader at one time. Because I mean, I was a cheerleader in high school and in college too. But you know what? What you gonna do? You can't be a cheerleader all your life. But the radio announcer, this radio thing I can do. But now I got to pivot a little bit with Soul School Cafe. But I still be doing Soul School Cafe on PODOMATIC and MIXCLOUD, okay? So you just won't get all the commentary, but that doesn't mean I can't do what I do. I will tell you about it next week, how I'm going to pivot. But okay, YouTube. I'll play by your rules for the moment. See, I know what you got to do. You got to I get it. Like, this girl has talked so much shit. We can't be looking like a total douche. So we got to flex a little bit, but they flex with respect. So I respect that. Ma'am, we got to do something because you up in your... This shit never gets old. We got to do something because you are all up in our face and all up in our ass. Yeah, and I'm going to continue to do that, but I'm gonna respect your house a little bit more if you think I disrespected it. But I'm still saying what the rules. It's okay for some people's rules. See, I know what happened. I pissed some people off. So you looking at the money, whatever. This weird money be going on all over the place. And these are the same people who are mad because I don't collab. Okay, let's be really real. It's like after all of this, once again, it always comes down to when I say no. When I say I don't want to collab. I'm good. I've had so many content creators and collaborators just hit me up last week. Let's do this and let's do that. Let's do this and let's do that for the last 2 weeks. I'm like, no, I'm good. 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 And I guess people get tired of saying no. So like, you don't need us. No. I go back to how I used to say in the radio. Don't think I need to stay black and die. No, all I need is me and God, bitch. We good. So I'm good. So I'm not like lusting for anybody. I'm like the love of my life is me. I love nature. I love it. Okay. I mean it's cool now, you're fine. Like you can fly away to a pond in this water somewhere. You just like doing this. I didn't spoil my babies. I do. I spoil I spoil things and then they don't know what to do. Like so everything, I guess, every living thing loves to be paid attention to and wants to be shown some type of love. Man, these mosquitoes are out here eating up. I cooked my watermelon garlic fries, so good, and some fried fish. I'm gonna have that tomorrow too, and I've got some green beans with barbecue chicken in it. Mama been eating. I've got an apple pie that it's just been too damn hot. That I didn't decide to bake it today, but I'm gonna bake it tomorrow. So I'm gonna have apple pie tomorrow. So I'm going to be in a sugar coma for the next couple of days. I'm just gonna be out eating pie and catching the rays. Oh, the clouds look so beautifully pink. Strawberry moon and pink clouds. Pink clouds. I don't even know what they're saying in the chat room. So hey to all of you all. They're showing love, and if they're not showing love, then fuck them. Nobody can stop me now. Did I hear that Trump is getting ready to see if he can let Diddy go? Oh shit! And there we go. Some of you people losing your jobs and can't get your benefits, but he's about to let Diddy go. What does that say? That's evidence. Oh my God, that's your boy. That's your boy. Now, what happens if he lets Diddy go? Is Buddy Cuddy gonna be? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Am I worried about it? Hell no! Mm-mm. 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 Sometimes people ain't as crazy as you think they are. After this stint in jail and this stint in jail, shit. Don't pick up the soap, bro. Woo! You know when you get in that mode, like I'm not worried about no goddamn rapper, actor, gangster, or no psycho Susan or psycho Jerry coming after me. I told you, bitch. You know when God comes down in person. I mean, when literally when the clouds break and my chest and Metatron come down in person, you get that energy from God. Like we're gonna remove you now. You think I'd be kidding about this shit, and I don't be. I'd be serious as a heart attack. So Spirit talk to me. No, Spirit didn't. Spirit didn't. Spirit did not. Spirit did not talk to you, but y'all lying to get your money. Go ahead and do you. It's your journey. Go ahead and do you. But listen, I know me. I know and this has not been the first time, so I know the couple of times. I know for a fact the several times that God has, when he gets to that personal mode, when that energy really starts to come around me, that means I'm about to turn up on a motherfucker. They don't see. They don't see when the Pisces turns into, I'm past the cracking. I'm well past the crack and reminding you of all the water signs. Water signs can be dangerous, but I'm a Pisces. I'm the last of the Pisces. I mean, I'm not the beginning of it. I'm the last of the signs. So every sign flows into me. I'm like the sea. I'm like the ultimate cosmic sea. So every sign, high vibing and low vibing, flows into me. And when you can when you really can control this energy and you can turn it on and turn it off like that. That's why I laugh at these people. I laugh at these crazy people because they might be crazy, but they'll be dead crazy around me. You talk about a side, it's really scary. It's scary and it's funny to me. Like I can be, she crazy. I might be hella crazy. I might be psychotic as fuck, but at least I have control over that. And if I don't, God shakes me up. So it's good to know I can depend on that. Everybody can't do that. So I must be important with what I do. Because I mean, when God is constantly really talking to you and saying, no, we're not going to do that now, okay? Look here, little one. Mm-mm. Oh yeah, we want you to go out there and get trained and with the gun and everything, different gold dots and defenders and all that stuff. I mean, you want to be ready and prepared. That's a whole military thing. You be ready and prepared. That's why I said, bitch, if you elect a fool that enables the purge, I am ready. I'm ready and looking forward. And that's really sad to say because I'm really not a killer, okay? You see how I treat bugs and plants and even ants, but man, I'll kill a bitch. You mess with my money and mess with my food, and I tell you, you want to be on some crazy shit? I'm not Christian Rock. I mean, shit. God damn. I be serious about Miss Baker. Did you have you one gold dot did it? Did you have to pump 9 or 10 more in them? Yep. Why? Making a point. Miss Baker. Did you have to burn the body? What body are you talking about? What do you mean, did I have to burn? Do you find the body? What is this? What is the last report we have? Is this person came to your house or you were here and they were around you, but now we don't see nothing. We just kind of see some blood somewhere, but there's absolutely not a trace. But just this dust on the floor. What are you talking about? That's just dust. How y'all go? No face, no case. No body, no case. Dust. Crazy people do that, okay? It's good to have God in my life. Think if I was evil and satanic. And I was like that. Shit, I scare myself. That's why I'm glad that I have divine help. That's why I'm good. I'm fine. I'm always going to be the best I can be. I could be this country's secret weapon. You never know about me. But I'm just chilling. And I do know my net worth. I'm finding out about all these people, all these stars that you thought had lots and lots of money, but they died poor. They did all of that and they died poor with everything they do. But you want to be famous. I just want to be celebrity. You really think that Kendrick and Drake got all that money? Okay, I got news for you. But you think you're going to do like they thought that they were going to be Michael Jackson too. And how that worked for Michael Jackson? It didn't. How that worked for Prince? It didn't. How that worked for Marilyn Monroe? It didn't. How that worked for even Elizabeth Taylor and Richard Burton? It didn't. Do you see what's happened to all these celebrities that you think are just wonderful and great? And some of them really were great and really were icons and genius too. And then you got some of these little boo-boo bitches who think that, they can do what they do. And you really think you're going to go down the halls of fame by just being a dumb ass, whatever that shit is you do. BET has fucked up many people time and time again. I bet James Johnson wish he never would have sold his soul and his stock for what he did, just like the Bronners. Old man Bronner. I've seen old man Bronner and his sister cry about, what the Bronner brothers did with how they became celebrity preachers. And then since that shit too, and we got, I smell stuff. Okay, wait. I smell food though too. I smell food. What we gonna do? But I'm gonna sign off on this because it's about 15% left on this, and I don't want to get anybody in trouble. But I'm waiting for. Oh, look at that. It's pretty. That's pretty. But I'm so glad we had this time together. So I'll just come in and do these stories from time to time. And I might play some music. I'll talk about that another time. Maybe Monday, maybe Tuesday. I'm actually going to try to take a couple of days off. But anyway, I know, be the best you can be. That's it. All the way, be the best I can be. What else can I be? We are here. We're ready. We're ready. I got a family. It's a family. Sometimes you might see my family. Most of the times you won't. But I remember how they said, that's all right. Chris is going to be around before you know it. I heard that, sir. I got several drill sergeants looking at me right now. That drill sergeant family. Like I said, from the Golden Knights to the Leapfrogs Navy, uh, my flying elves. That was on point. Talking about sticking a landing. They did the thing over the Washington Monument, and you stuck that landing, man. You stuck that landing. You went around, you did the thing, and they did the thing, and they came down, and they did the thing, and they had the fireworks, and they had the flares going up, and all this and all that. And I said, I did that last night with Jump, like, I'm flying with you, and I felt that too. I was flying with you. Now, would I do that in real life? Hell no. I know how to stay in my lane. I'm not jealous about a thing. You act like I'm in competition with people. No, I know my lane. And that's what people don't understand. I don't go in your lane and compete with you. You came into mine, bitch. You got me fucked up if you think I'm going to allow Boo Boo the Fool to come and tell me what to do. Crazy people. Absolutely insane. Thank God I've got God in my life, or you'd know my name and I'd have a different type of fame. Thank you, God. Thank you, 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 thank you so much for staying my hand when I was going to kill a bitch real quick. For real though, I don't know how many of y'all have been close to killing somebody in real life. I mean, soldiers do that every day because that's their life, but that's really not my life. But I mean, you don't ever want me to get in that mode. I can't allow myself to get in that mode. That's why you'll never see me around some people, because some people, just to think about them, put me in that mode, because I know what they would do to me. I don't trust none of these hoes. I know you mad. I know you psychotic. I know you ignorant. I know you are a trick bitch. I know. See, just thinking about you right now just makes me sick. Just thinking about me once I just want to punch your motherfucking face out. I think about the babies and the people that you just bullshit and you stolen and you robbed. And bitch, I'm ready to sort it out. And duck them well who I'm talking to. I'm thinking about the people you stole the money from and you fucked up your kids too. You honestly think if you came around me, your dick or your ticks could do anything? Oh, Jesus Christ. Keep these people away from me, because I'm killing everybody in the whole goddamn family. You know who and what I'm talking about. Lord, I hear drill squad. Where is that coming from? I hear drill squad. I hear drill squad. I just, it works like that. Because you took the cadence. You can't hear it, but I do. It comes just like that. I was going down a negative rabbit hole, and and spirit just pulled me back. Somebody's drilling. They're drilling. They're marching. They're doing their thing, man. That is so cool. I would love to work with a drill team at a school or somewhere. I would love to do that. And that was why I was a cheerleader. That stuff. I mean, like I said, whether I was in Zeta Phi Beta sorority or cheerleader, I was doing most of the steps and stuff like that. That's what I do. So drilling, the chanting and stuff like that, it just comes natural to me. So I'm really good at that, even now. But that was awesome. Thank you. That was the reroute. That was awesome. See the reroute? I started talking about some trash and spirit pulled me back. How do you hear that? I know you probably didn't hear that. But how do you hear that? That was what I don't know. I don't know if there's a school march, or maybe some of the high schools, or maybe something's going on, or you're in the military all over the place. So you never know. It is 4th of July, so but that was right on time. Thank you for that, yo. Or maybe it was just up in the sky. You never know about that too. Maybe, maybe my special. I hear that horn in the back. Maybe my special ops, my special forces, maybe they piped in that energy, that music from somewhere. That'll, that'll bring her back. She's cool. I know there's fireworks all over the place. I'm gonna go out in front, cause well, see the backyard, cause I know all those people over there. Most of those people over there are military. Well, many of them, and then even the ones over here are kind of military. So so and ironically we got the cloud cover again, so that's good because that's a good backdrop. But anyway, I'm gonna go, y'all. Y'all go ahead and go. Why are you watching me? It's 4th of July. I'm just, I'm just sharing my thoughts with you. That's what I'm gonna do. So I'm here and thank you. I'm thankful to the people who say I'm helping you. Well, if I'm helping, even if I'm helping just one or two of you, I'm good to go. That's why I'm saying, you know what? I really don't give a damn about these stupid, crazy hoes. I know there's some people who went to Vietnam, and there's some people who went to Afghanistan, and there's some people who went to the Desert Storm, both of them, who they know what I'm saying, and they know. Like I said, you feel like you can't go to therapy, you can't talk to your family, you can't talk to nobody because nobody's going to get it. You have to be. I get it. I think I was like that too. When my mom died, when my dad died, they thought even my cousins were like, she's crazy, or she's the strongest person we know. She's crazy because I didn't shed a tear. But maybe I instinctively knew that I had demons around me everywhere I was around. I didn't know it. It wasn't quite clear, but it was clearly obvious. So I showed no pain, no fear, no nothing. But you don't think that I didn't miss the best people that were ever. I've had people that I seriously love. I've had more people die that I love with all my heart than people I know that are living. So there's nothing you can take from me. There's nobody that's living right now that if they died tomorrow would mean anything to me. The best people that I would have cried for have already died. So take the rest of them. I don't care. It's a whole new thing. Oh, you are shining bright over there. You can't. Well, you saw that. Wait a minute. That. So I'm gonna go. I think my battery's getting ready to go about 10%, but it's getting ready to be real lit here in a moment. And the birds are. Hey babies. Hey babies. There we go. There you go. Come get some. Yeah, 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 yeah. My babies. Mommy's giving water. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. These were wings. Birds. They call colonels birds too. Maybe that's the synchronicity. But yeah, I'm gonna say this, but no, but seriously, to the Golden Knights, you stuck that landing. You stuck that landing. I don't like it on me. You stuck that landing when you went around that monument, and then you wrapped it around, and then you all it was all of you together, and then you split up, and then you had the camera on you, and you wrapped it around, and you went all around the is that the Pentagon, whatever that is, the big dildo in DC. That's what I'm gonna call it, but you know what I'm talking about. And then you landed right outside of the circle, right where it's getting ready to go to where that's where the water is, right, the river, and you stuck that land, and I'm like, that's the way you do it. That was so awesome. That takes skill. Going up and down a pole fucking somebody, that's not skill. Any bitch can fuck if you know anything. I mean, hell, that's why I'm like, that's the problem. You people fuck, but you don't know what love is. I don't want to fuck nobody. Nobody's gonna fuck me. Love is an entirely different thing. That's why nobody that all they know how to do is fuck. You can't tell me shit, bitch. There's not a dick or a tick that means anything to me. I got tits, and my husband had the biggest one. My hubby could cook in a variety of ways. So I'm good for the rest of my life. If I never get none, okay, I'm straight. I mean, mama's scary. But I'm gonna go inside. It is a beautiful day. Go and enjoy the rest of your 4th. See, we don't need crowds. We don't need big concerts. We don't need the drama. We don't need the karma. We just need our peace. What a beautiful way to celebrate your freedom and your happiness by just being all you can be in your own peace. This is my land. Don't tell me go back to my country. This is my country too. Bitch can get the racism knocked right the fuck out of you, bitch. You better play with your mama and play with your pappy. You gonna see who God is in reality. God is not looking out for you. You're miserable and ratchet and just hating everybody. And I'm here like having a good damn time, getting ready to go eat some food and watching fireworks. I told you. The mountain, Muhammad doesn't have to go to the mountain. The mountain comes to Muhammad this year, and the beach does too. And it's the sounds of freedom when you live in a military town. So cool. So cool. So cool. You guys go and enjoy yourself. Have a good night. Have a good night. And if anyone didn't tell you and meant it, I love you. Sincerely. I care. If you think nobody cares, and some people don't deserve to be cared for. No, everybody doesn't. But if I care for you, you'll know. If I don't, you'll know. If you're confused about me, then go ahead and go. But if I say I care, I care. I care with my heart, not my ass. You can go somewhere else for that. I care like a real queen would for the people who help her and help protect her nation, help protect her land. I'm sovereign in my own way. So for those of you who protect me and guide me and guard me, okay, I love you sincerely and dearly. And I'm thankful for you because there were black people who died in this War of Independence too, reminding you the first person to go was Crispus Attucks, a black man. They didn't tell you that in history. They don't tell you a lot of things. That's the point. So don't bring this bullshit white America. White America would be nothing without black people. The economy's not in the white. When your economy is dead, it's in the red. When your economy is in the black, you are in business and things are intact. You don't get the semantics of what that even means. When black people really realize how much they are truly worthy are, then you'll see. We'll see a brand new revolution, you know what I mean? But most of them won't. And that's okay. The few I know will, okay? I'm setting a standard my own way. So my revolutionaries and evolutionaries, well, let's just say we lead the way. And it's not about color. It's not about gender. It's not about, oh, there we go. Right on cue. Thank you, baby. Thank you. Happy Independence Day. Happy 4th of July to you. Thank you, honey. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. That's cool. That was right on cue. Okay, that's it. Have a good one. You guys do you. Bye. Oops. Bye.